Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy Speed here, and with 7.30 right around the corner, or hopefully 8, probably not 8, 7.30 around the corner, I want to talk about what heroes I think definitely need nerfs. In particular, 5 heroes going from top to bottom, most need to be nerfed, all the way to, definitely need to be nerfed, but less so than the number 1. And let's get into it. By the way guys, if you want to become absolutely broken, well, what you need to do is sign up to the gameleap website down below right now. The reason why you should do that is because every single day we post a new video there. Content that you simply just will never get on YouTube, we post every single day to the website. It's really top tier stuff. I'm very proud of what I make over there. We also have other creators, many of my great friends who are top tier Dota players, creating guides about different heroes, different roles, different items, skill builds, talent builds, everything you need to know to get to the next rank. So if you feel a little bit lost, you're a little bit stuck, click the link down below. I'll see you guys there. And now, let's get into the video. I also have an honorable mention I want to go over, and let's start there. So the honorable mention on this list is Darkseer. I just played this hero today, and it felt incredible. I landed with a tiny, we absolutely dumpstered a Drow Ranger. I got like a 15-minute Ags. My mid laner flamed the hell out of me. He's like, Speed, why aren't you fighting with me? I'm like, just let me get my Ags. Just let me get the Ags. We will win when I get the Ags. It's insane. It is insane. It gives 325 HP to whoever you put an Ion Shell on, and you can have 4 Ion Shells active at the same time. I think it's almost 5. It's crazy. Like, think about how much damage that actually is, right? Because Ion Shell does 90 damage per second. You times that by 4, it can be 360 damage per second. It really does have that much potential, and keep in mind, it gives all of those heroes 325 HP, which is certainly nothing to scoff at in the early game. More often than not, that actually will save heroes. And so yeah, he's easily an honorable mention on my list. I really feel like if this hero can be enabled in the laning stage, it's one of the best mid-game heroes in Dota. You do generally want to pick it with heroes like Ember and Void Spirit and Tiny, these heroes that can initiate and use the shell, and once you have that, you're gonna pop off. Alright, so coming in at number 5 is a hero that I definitely think is one of the most reliable laners in Dota, and just has such an easy time hitting his timings, and that is Axe. And Axe can be played as a safe laner or as an off laner, which is one of his strengths in this current meta. You really don't know where he's gonna go. Generally, he does go off lane, and that's fine. At level 1, you take Battle Hunger. Anytime the creeps are all at full HP or approximately all at full HP, you Battle Hunger the enemy carry or the enemy support if they're going hard on your support, and you can hit them, or just let them tick out. Battle Hunger is one of the highest damage spells in the game at level 1. It really is insane damage as long as you don't let them get a deny or a CS. If you play around that concept properly, and then you get counter helix, which you can also use to push them off the wave, it's very hard for anyone to lane against Axe, especially considering the fact that his damage item is a Vanguard. No, yes, his damage item is a Vanguard, because when he has Vanguard, he can just dive you and farm everything and cut the waves, and he never runs out of damage. He also doesn't really need mana, so you never have to spend any gold on clarities or mangoes, right? You have a mana talent if you really need it, and you just flash farm. You cut the waves, drag the waves to camps, and all of a sudden, you have an 11-minute Vanguard Blink Dagger, which you proceed to kill multiple heroes with. After you kill those multiple heroes, you queue up a Manta. If you want to keep fighting, by all means. If you want to farm and take stacks, like a 15 Ancient stack, you can do that. And then you get like a 17-18 minute Manta, a 20-minute Shard, and you do some of the highest damage in the game. You're also one of the fastest farming heroes in the game, and you scale very well as well. So Axe definitely is one of the most versatile heroes in Dota. He can even go Vanguard into Manta and play like a super hard carry, or he can go Vanguard into Blink and play high tempo if his team needs him to do that, or if you have a Luna or a Deuce on your team and you need to create space. So he's incredibly good in solo queue if you understand these concepts, and that's why he's on this list at number 5. And number 4 is no, it's not Viper, it's Brood. Dude, this hero, I cannot people last pick this hero. I've last picked this heroes in pubs and have gotten flame for it. I deserve the flame. You deserve the flame if you last pick Brood. It is that. I mean, come on. It's just so broken. Like, an enemy team comp will have like some Ricky Dragonite, I don't know, AA, and yeah, maybe they can kill you. But odds are you're gonna have an Orchid, and if anyone walks under the ward, you're sitting on top of they just die. Like, literally, I have a coaching student as well who's working on Brute. It's so stupid. I mean, it's not an easy hero to play. It requires some micro, you know, and an understanding of vision, but that's it. It's not like you need to be good at laning. You have full HP 24/7. You just heal. Your Q heals you and your W heals you, right? You can't lose the lane. You also give them like 48 million% miss chance with Silk and Bola. And then your spiders are super easy to use right now because, like, in the past, you could mess it up. If you used them Torilla, you wouldn't get the spiders, right? I mean, not that it was too much of a problem, but you just, like, spam the spiders off cooldown now. If the creep's full HP, spider it. It will come up again. Spider the range creep. You have a million spiders. You Silk and Bolo them, and the spider insta-kills them. It's insane. So, yeah, I definitely think Brood needs to get nerfed. I don't know how you nerf this hero, because, like, I don't want it to be worthless. I guess maybe I do. Maybe I do want Brood to be worthless. I don't know. But the thing is, it just needs some sort of nerf. It's probably Silk and Bola, if I had to guess. I don't really want them to nerf the Q again. I don't think the Q is the problem. I think it's definitely Silk and Bola. They should lower the miss chance to like 25 or 20% instead of being 40%. You get hit with it, and like, you're just blind. It's like someone poked your eyes out. I mean, it makes no sense. Coming in at number 3 is Ancient Aberration. Definitely one of the best position 5s in the game. I still think this hero is a little bit underpicked. I think people aren't that good at synergizing with their teammates, which makes it not as good as it could be. But when you actually know how to play this hero and optimize its timings, it's incredible. I've actually come to the terms with the fact that AA is actually just a solid laner. I used to think he was horrible. I just don't think he is. Your E is solid. Cold Feet makes it very hard for anyone to man up. You have good damage, incredible attack range. Like, your attack range is nuts. It's like 625 or something like that. One of the highest in the game. And so AA is just a solid laner, and then like has the best 6 spike in the game, right? Like, the amount of kills you can get with the 6 is insane. I just played a game with a ranked 90 carry player. I griefed this lane pretty hard. I hit level 6 when he was level 4. Like, he just kept dying and I kept cleaning up the kills. It was really funny. I hit level 6 and I was like 12 and something when the game ended. I just carried the mid game for my team, and the Weaver just completely recovered with free farm because I was just killing everybody. I even killed his lane, right? Like, I walked to his lane at minute 8 with the AA blast, and obviously the offlaner's gonna die. How are they gonna live an AA blast? It does like 500 damage if you include like what they can magic wand, right? Because they can't magic wand it. It does that much damage. Of course they're gonna die. And so AA definitely needs to be on this list. Coming in at number 2 is Winter Wyvern. Just one of the most versatile heroes also of the patch. The fact that he can be played as an offlaner, a mid laner. I don't want to say safe laner, but maybe safe laner. It's probably not that bad. It's you know, maybe you'd want like an axe carry if you're going to do that, but an axe offlane if you're going to do that, right? Something I can scale, but you get the point. It's also a great support. It's Q's in a great spot. 42-second cooldown level 1 makes it very spammable. Cold Embrace talent plus Holy Locket if you want to go that route. The ulti is just fine. It's just always been good. It's still good. And the W's solid. It's just like, Wyvern is a very good early game hero. It's a solid laner. If you need to sustain, you take your E. If you want to put pressure, you take your W. You have a lot of kill threat then. And yeah, your ulti timing is incredible, and you scale very well. Like, the thing is, Wyvern is always strong. Late game, it's the Arctic Burn, right? A hero with 4k HP takes like 1,000 damage from Wyvern. It's insane if they get clicked once. Literally get clicked once from across the map. And so I think Wyvern's in a great spot. I even think Core Wyvern is potentially better than Support Wyvern. And that's pretty funny to, that's just funny to me. And finally, last but not least, at number 1 on the list is your boy Luna. What do we even have to say about Luna? The thing is, this hero, I've played it a couple times now. I was like wondering how I would feel about it. I just feel like it's so good at pubs. It's just such a good pub hero. And generally when I make these tier lists, I'm not talking purely about comp, right? I'm primarily talking about your pubs. And not solely, but largely. And Luna is just one of the best heroes in the game. Lucent Beam range creep secure at level 1, right? So you don't have to overcommit. Okay, level 1's easy. Level 2, okay, maybe you're not the best level 2 hero in the game, but you're alright. Yeah, you're alright. You have good damage, 7 armor, some of the highest movement speed in the game. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. You can definitely chase people down in auto. A hero like Sand King gets completely destroyed by you. Level 3, you give 15 damage to 2 heroes. All of a sudden, it goes from 10 damage total given to 30. And you just chug. You just chunk people down. And also, Lucent Beam does 150 damage at level 4, right? When you skill it twice if you want that as well. And it's on a really low cooldown, and only 110 mana at level 2. It's not too bad, considering you don't have any other actives until your ultimate. And so this hero is just a broken laner, and I always like to say, the easiest way to play solo queue is as follows. Win your lane, right? Win your lane, and then farm. If you can win your lane and then farm, that is the easiest way to become good at winning solo queue. If you don't believe me, just like start actually doing that. Pick Dusa, learn how to win your lane, like do great on CS, great on denies, great at pressuring, get good at it, like really do it for months and get good at that, and then hit creeps for the next 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and you will probably win the game. And Luna is like the best hero in the game at doing that right now. She's an incredibly good laner, as we talked about. Pair her with a Lion, pair her with a Hoodwink. It is insane what you can do. A Wyvern and AA, some of the broken supports are also incredible with Luna in the lane. And then you skill Glaives. My favorite build personally is going 202, so you really focus on winning the lanes with your first 4 levels. Then you go all into Glaives. You go 242, then you go 244. Sometimes you take a point in your ulti before going 244, right? I like that as well. Sometimes I even skip the talent and just take creeps, and it's so good. By the way, I'm a huge fan of the current build that I saw Sammy Boy go recently. I've seen many players go it, but what you do is you go Treads, you go Wand, you go Mask of Madness, Dragonlance, which is all your farming and skirmishing items you need for the early game. Then you go BKB into Daedalus and you buy a Shard. And the Shard is so nuts. It's so nuts with the level 15 talent. A 2.5 second beam that you can just chuck down on the ground and it shoots out 2 auto attacks. These 2 auto attacks almost clear the wave and you don't have to approach a wave, so it's good at defending towers, it's good at split pushing, and it's just so nutty in fights. You don't have to even go close to anyone and you can do like 800 to 1000 damage to them with a beam, right? On a 2.5 second cooldown. So I definitely think Luna is one of the best heroes in the game right now, especially if you know how to play it and you focus on your farming, you focus on your timings. You will be easily 4,000 to 5,000 net worth ahead of the enemy safe laner every single game if you just follow a Luna guide that I have. I'm sure I've made one. And yeah, that's where we're gonna end the video. If you guys enjoyed, let me know. If most importantly, I want to hear, did I miss a hero that really needs to get nerfed? Did I miss a hero that desperately needs to get nerfed? If I did, let me know what it is in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And by the way, I've been streaming. Haven't streamed as of late. I'm currently on vacation at the time of you watching this video, unless you're watching this like, I don't know, a month from when it came out, which is kind of weird considering the patch probably is, you get the point. My Twitch stream link is in the description. Come check it out. I'll be streaming every other day or every day. I want to do every day. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do tournaments, 1v1, solo queue, coaching. I have a lot of stuff planned, so go click the link, follow me right now, and I'll see you guys there. Peace! And that's all, but remember, before you leave, come on, before you tune out, subscribe to the GameLeap website, where we are going to help you get to the next rank. If you're stuck, click the link down below, and I'm out. Peace!